Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects millions of people, but often hides in plain sight: social anxiety disorder. We'll explore what it is, how it impacts mental health, and what you can do about it. So, grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's demystify this often misunderstood condition. And of course, we'll add a sprinkle of humor to keep things light and engaging. So, what exactly is social anxiety disorder? All right, let's start with the basics. Social anxiety disorder, which is also known as social phobia, is a chronic mental health condition which is actually now characterized by an intense, very persistent fear of being watched and judged consistently by others. This fear can be so severe that it interferes with daily activities, work, school, and even relationships. Social anxiety disorder is a fear of social situations where one might be judged or even scrutinized. If you suspect you have social anxiety, please consider speaking with a mental health professional for a proper diagnosis. Imagine you're at a party. Most people are mingling, laughing, and having a good time. But if you have social anxiety, you're the one hiding in the bathroom, texting your cat about how awkward you feel. Fun times, right? Social anxiety can manifest in various ways, both physically and emotionally. Some common symptoms may include: 1. Physical symptoms such as blushing, sweating, trembling, rapid heart rate, nausea, and difficulty speaking. 2. Emotional symptoms such as intense fear of interacting with strangers, worry about embarrassing yourself, excessive self-consciousness, and avoidance of social situations. Symptoms of social anxiety can be physical, like sweating and trembling, or emotional, like intense fear and avoidance. To help you identify them, try keeping a journal of your symptoms and situations that trigger them. This can help you and your therapist understand your social anxiety better. Think of social anxiety as having an overzealous bodyguard who thinks every social interaction is a threat. While others are having a casual conversation, your bodyguard is ready to launch into full-scale panic mode. Thanks, but no thanks, bodyguard. What are some of the impacts of social anxiety on mental health? First off, there is the feeling of isolation and loneliness. One of the most significant impacts of social anxiety is isolation. People with social anxiety often avoid social situations to escape the fear and discomfort. While this might offer temporary relief, it can lead to long-term feelings of loneliness and isolation. Another thing is avoiding any and/or all social situations, which also leads to some form of isolation and loneliness. One idea you can do is to gradually expose yourself to social situations, starting with smaller, less intimidating ones. Imagine your social life as a garden. Who doesn't like gardens? Avoiding social interactions is like never watering your plants. Eventually, the garden withers and dies, leaving you with a barren, lonely plot of land. Are you suffering from low self-esteem? Social anxiety can also severely impact self-esteem. Constantly worrying about being judged or embarrassed can make you hypercritical of yourself. Over time, this can erode your confidence and especially your self-worth. Social anxiety can lead to low self-esteem and a very negative self-image. One idea you can do is by practicing self-compassion. You can begin by treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would if your friend needed it. Think of self-esteem as a delicate soufflé. Social anxiety is like repeatedly slamming the oven door. It causes the soufflé to deflate, leaving you with a sad, flat pancake instead of a fluffy masterpiece. Social anxiety doesn't like to party alone. It often brings along some unwelcome friends, like depression and other mental health issues. The isolation, loneliness, and low self-esteem that come with social anxiety can contribute to the development of depression. Social anxiety can lead to depression and other mental health issues. If you're feeling overwhelmed, reach out to a mental health professional. Sometimes therapy and/or medication can help manage symptoms, but definitely talk to your health professional or medical professional on what the best course of action should be for you. Imagine your mind as a crowded subway. Social anxiety boards the train with a bunch of rowdy friends, making the ride uncomfortable and overwhelming. Sometimes you need to call in a conductor therapist to restore order. Here are some tools that have often been used to cope with social anxiety. 1. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most effective treatments for social anxiety. CBT is used to help you identify and change any negative thought patterns and behaviors that may be contributing to your anxiety. CBT has proven for many to be an effective treatment for social anxiety, but it doesn't work for everyone. Think of CBT as a mental workout. Just like you'd hire a personal trainer to help you get in shape, A CBT therapist helps you strengthen your mental muscles and tackle social anxiety head-on. 2. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques have also been used successfully with many to help manage their social anxiety. These practices teach you to stay present in the moment and reduce the physical symptoms of anxiety. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can be very helpful in reducing anxiety symptoms and worth exploring. Look at incorporating mindfulness exercises like deep breathing or meditation into your daily routine. Imagine your mind as a busy traffic intersection. Mindfulness is like installing traffic lights, helping you manage the flow of thoughts and reducing the chaos. 3. Gradual exposure therapy. Gradual exposure therapy involves slowly and systematically facing social situations that trigger your anxiety. Over time, this can help desensitize you to these situations and reduce your fear. Gradual exposure therapy can help reduce fear of social situations. Start with less intimidating social situations and gradually work your way up to more challenging ones. Think of exposure therapy as dipping your toes into a cold pool. You start with a little bit at a time, and before you know it, you're swimming laps like a pro. 4. Building a support network. Having a support network can make a huge difference when dealing with social anxiety. Friends, family, or support groups can provide encouragement and understanding as you work through your anxiety. Having a support network can help by providing you with encouragement and understanding, especially if you've had a rough day. See them as your cheerleading squad, always there to support and encourage you. Reach out to trusted friends or family members and let them know about your struggles with social anxiety. Sometimes a problem shared is a problem halved. You may also feel lighter having shared your struggles. Imagine your support network as a cozy blanket. It wraps you up in warmth and comfort, providing a sense of security when you need it most. Here are my 3 best social anxiety tips. Tip 1. Prepare ahead of time. If you know you have a social event coming up, prepare ahead of time. Plan what you'll say, visualize positive outcomes, and practice relaxation techniques. Preparing ahead of time can help reduce anxiety for social events. Write down a few conversation starters or topics to discuss at your next social event. This can reduce anxiety as you will feel prepared and won't need to try and think on the spot. Think of preparation as your secret weapon. It's like having a cheat sheet for a test. You feel more confident and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Tip 2. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thoughts help fuel social anxiety. You can begin by challenging these thoughts by questioning them, and then try replacing them with something more positive. Remember, you're in charge of your thoughts. Challenging negative thoughts can help reduce anxiety. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, ask yourself if the thought is true and try to reframe it more positively. Imagine negative thoughts as pesky mosquitoes. Challenging them is like swatting them away, preventing them from causing too much irritation. Tip 3. Focus on others. Instead of focusing on how anxious you feel, try shifting your focus to the people around you. Start by showing some interest in others and perhaps even ask a question. This can help take the spotlight off yourself and also help in reducing your anxiety. Focusing on others can help reduce self-consciousness and anxiety. At your next social event, aim to learn 3 new things about the people you talk to. Think of focusing on others as turning the camera around. Instead of being the star of the show, you become the curious audience member enjoying the performance. Also, you need to know when it is time to seek professional help. While many self-help strategies can be very effective, there are times when professional help can be very necessary. If your social anxiety is significantly impacting your daily life, relationships, or job, it's important to seek help from a mental health professional. Seek professional help if social anxiety is significantly impacting your life. If you're struggling, reach out to a therapist or counselor who can provide the support and treatment you need. Imagine seeking professional help as calling in the reinforcements. Sometimes, you need a team to help you tackle the big challenges and provide specialized support. Social anxiety disorder is more than just being shy or nervous in social situations. It's a complex condition that can significantly impact your mental health and quality of life. But with understanding, coping strategies, and support, it's possible to manage social anxiety and lead a fulfilling life. Remember, it's okay to seek help and take small steps towards overcoming your anxiety. Begin by being kind to yourself. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remember, you are not alone in this journey. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of social anxiety disorder. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue striving for mental well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on mental health and personal development. Thank you for watching and see you next time.